Hey everyone, welcome back to Movie Reviews for Life. This is my second video of the Rocky franchise, and once again we're gonna go to Rocky 2. All right. This time it was directed by Sylvester Stallone, who decided to take the reins. He once again wrote the story, and he brings back all the principal characters: Burt Young, Burgess Meredith, Carl Weathers, Talia Shire, and Tony Burton all return, and many regard this as kind of the second worst film of the series, because um, it does really basically show Rocky trying to be a normal guy. He gets away from the collecting business. He can't box no more, so he decides to try to get regular jobs. But because of his education being so slumped, he has to get manual labor jobs. Like working in his brother-in-law's freezer company, or his meat company and meat packing plant, and having to do things like that. Him and Adrian do finally get married. The film basically starts off the night of the night that the last film ended, and then it goes forward a couple months, and him and Adrian decide to get married. She then winds up getting pregnant, and has their little baby. But in between all that, Rocky is basically tormented by Apollo Creed, who's now basically putting himself out there as the villain, which even Tony Burton says to him, you're gonna look like the villain in this, because he tries a tact way of trying to bring him out by calling him chicken and this and that, trying to get him out, because many fans of Apollo thought that Apollo fixed the match. So, he's pissed off that everybody thinks he threw the match instead of the fact that Rocky just got lucky. He, was able to, last all 15 rounds, and he wants a second shot at him to show that it was just a fluke, and Stallone, trying to keep his promise to Adrian, doesn't do it, and then he finally does decide to do it, and that kind of puts a strain on the relationship, but that's basically the film. Then of course we get the big fight at the end after Adrian gives him his blessing. We have the whole "Gonna Fly Now" song, which once again we do get Bill Conte coming back to do the composing. There's this really cool scene where Rocky's running and all these kids start to kind of team, like follow him or whatever. It was kind of fun to watch. That's that's really basically the story. Normally I try not to do the story part of the reviews, but that's basically it. And I think it's an excellent follow up. It's not on the same par as maybe Rocky Balboa, but it's still really good. It keeps Rocky down, in the slums, down in South Philly, down to where he was at in the first film, except that now he has the love of Adrian. Paulie is not seen that much as he was in the first one, but he's still, somewhat of an alcoholic, but he's a little bit more tolerable. You know, um, Adrian's seen a lot, and she's kind of coming out of her awkwardness, but she's still shy. The acting is just great. Basically, you're gonna hear the same thing in all six films, because I love the series so much. I don't even care about Rocky 5. Rocky 5 is awesome too. And I get to that when I get to it. You know, it keeps the underdog story there. But it also adds to Rocky at first having the success of, doing all 15 rounds. Now he's kind of a celebrity. So, you see a kind of fun little thing. He's like a kid in a candy store with all the money he's got, and he's just spending it on stupid ass shit, and that's kind of fun to watch too, because it's like, you're about fucking time. You get what you need, you get what you want. You can buy your girl something good, and, it's kind of fun to see that. But sooner or later he has to start working again, and it's cool, basically. So I am gonna give this film about a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. You know, because like I said, it's a strong sequel. It continues what Rocky 1 started. You know, it doesn't overshadow itself. It doesn't say, hey, Rocky 1 was the best picture, so, here's a fun little flick to give us more money. It doesn't say that. It basically says, hey, everyone, check it out. This is the continuing story, and I like that. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much my review. The DVD doesn't really have any special features. It has a theatrical trailer. That's about it. I'm really hoping that someday MGM or whoever owns the rights decides to release a box set that has extras on every one of them. But yeah, we just get a theatrical trailer on this. So yeah, stay tuned for my Rocky 3 review.